imitate other people, other companies. We need to find out what is it we are good at, so that then later we can transmit that goodness in society. Now, when we are young, when we come out of college, a whole spectrum of situations arise in the workplace. The environment, the economic and social environment, the friends, the pressures, the competition, it's all very how to operate. So, first of all, I would like to tell you that I do have a webpage where I post blogs and articles and information of the conferences that I usually give, or etc. And you can subscribe to the webpage if you like. It's bindupowercoaching.com. I also invite you to send any suggestions should you require any other information that is not there. And I'm also on Facebook, where I daily post sentences and photographs created by me, daily, with the intention of bringing light into society, light into people's lives. And that's Bindu Power Coaching Facebook, or my personal Facebook page, Bindu Dadlani. In both pages, you can view that creation from my intuition, which is what I will share today with you, to motivate you to do likewise in your way. I'm also on Twitter, Bindu Power Coach, and Bindu Dadlani, and also on LinkedIn. I welcome you to visit. How many times has someone told us, you can do it, forget it, you cannot do it, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. They didn't do it, the government couldn't do it, that multimillionaire man couldn't do it, what are you going to do? Forget it, I'm not going to do it, because they weren't able to do it, so I'm just going to drop out. No. Because all of these people were told you couldn't do it, and they did it. And they did it well. So within ourselves, there is a huge potential that we are not using. We probably are using only 7 to 9% of the potential we have inside. And we are thinking we are using it all. We are not. So, a country towards independence. I am following the human value of non-violence. Only. By following his dream, by following the deep depths of his conscience, he was able to take one country into independence, one man. He had his law degree and he went forward in conditions at that time were worse. One man followed his dream and got peace and equality of racial segregation between whites and blacks. And at age 35, he gains a Nobel Prize. What did he do before the age 35 that he was able to win a Nobel Prize so young? And what was he investing his time? Because where you invest your time is where you're going to become later. You're going to be people who are older to us, they tell you, right? And he did it. He was able to do it. So, we can understand that leadership is a byproduct of spirituality. And what do we understand when we talk about spirituality? Most people are like, what's going on with spirituality? Is it religion, or is this a sect, or is this what? There's nothing of that. It's just getting in touch with yourself, being selfless, helping others. That's spirituality. It's nothing more. But the word has become controversial. The Indian civilization has been able to survive for 6,000 years thanks to this spirituality, thanks to this selflessness. And it has been able to survive not because of greediness, selfishness, which we see more in India now. But for so many years, India was an example to the world in how to live with very little and help many people. Spirituality, it's about unity in diversity. You come from Bangladesh, you come from England, you come from Argentina. Like Steve Jobs, there are many CEOs that are carrying a leadership style that is focused on allowing teams of people to work on ideas and products. There are them out there. But you will only get to know those people when you are working in that same synchrony, in that same wavelength. As we are, we attract. So if you want to reach those kind of managers, you're going to work that way. Because they are recognizing in a blink of a second if you are in that ship or not. So if you are in that ship, those managers will hire you. Because they want the best people in their companies. So you got to work towards becoming the best of what you want to become. The best. And work at 300% to become your best. Then you can talk. Then we can see where you get hired. I'm telling you, you'll get the best offers. Because you're the best. I've seen it with my clients. When they are the best in what they do, they get to the best. Now, there comes, again, emotional intelligence. Of course, you can become the best, but if you don't value yourself, if you don't love yourself, and if you don't know your value in economic terms, you won't be paid well, maybe. But if you work towards becoming the best in what requires knowledge of the field, which is only. So, we need to understand how our mind works. Our mind stays with us every day. We live with our mind. We sleep with our mind. We work with our mind. Everything is with our mind. But how long do we spend to understand how our mind works? How long?
Not very much time.
Thanks for your sincerity. What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew, yours?
Gianluca.
Januda.
Gianluca.
Januca. Lila. Nina. Beulah, Nina, Januca, and Andrew. Okay. How much time do you spend understanding your mind? Beulah, Nina, Januca.
I think it's more like subconscious.
Sorry?
It's more like subconscious. You don't consciously like set time aside.
Has this talk helped you in realizing the importance of setting time aside for your brain, for your mind? In what way?
Just to make kind of make it known that it's like irrelevant to do so.
Sorry?
Like the relevance of it, kind of, it's never been something that I thought about until today.
Excellent. Januca?
Just be able to focus more on my values and everything else other things in life. To better myself rather than look for approval of others.
You have been doing this?
Well,
On
myself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Excellent, Anuka. Thank you for your feedback. Nina?
Just to try to understand on what you are good and on what you are bad and to improve yourself
Excellent.
everywhere.
Thank you, Nina. Yula?
I do like more of meditation.
Mhm.
Like try to figure out, what I need to like improve, which way I need to improve, what I need to really develop. Try
Excellent.
to figure out where I need
Okay, so you do practice meditation. Today we will learn, now we're going to learn a couple of symbols to work on the subconscious mind. Because this is crazy. I'm sure when you sit for meditation, your mind goes haywire here and there, and you don't know what to do. So we need to have a type of meditation that gears out our mind so that we can grab hold of it and not allow her to go where she wants. This is what we're going to see. So the first thing we need to understand is how the mind works. We get information from our conscious mind. And the conscious mind, as it receives information, which is a central learning of man, you decide whether this information that you receive is good or bad. You like it or you don't like it. Someone does this, you get scared. No, it's that immediate reactions. So your conscious mind is ready for those immediate reactions. Where does your conscious mind get the information if this is bad or this is good? From past experiences, from past events. And that's where the subconscious mind comes into the picture. Every memory of the past, even this moment that was past, is recorded in the subconscious mind. Let's take, for example, a house of 3 floors. You have the center floor, you have the basement, and you have an upper floor. The lobby, the center part of the house is where you receive your guests. They come in, they sit, you receive information. Basement, where you repeat everything you don't need, your past. And the upper floor, or to say, the superconscious mind is, we'll see now here in this one. The superconscious mind, this one is in Spanish, I created it in Spanish, but it's where the wisdom, the knowing, the love energy is there. It's where there are no jealousy, no envy, no low qualities, no low emotions. It's all high emotions, no emotions. It's high understanding. So we receive information from the subconscious mind. We quickly contrast that information with the subconscious mind and verify whether the information we are receiving is good or bad. And accordingly we act. The trick to make this mind work towards our benefit is to not contact with our subconscious mind. Is to contact with our subconscious mind for every decision we make. Because in the subconscious mind, there is no negative information. It's all good. So when we have negative information from the past, whether it's someone in our childhood, the way we were brought up, how many children, 2, 3-year-old children, they are badly treated by the parents. He doesn't understand. He understands everything. From the moment the child is born until the age of 5, they get all the information on a subconscious level, which is stored for the rest of our lives. So if that is not corrected, especially and only the negative aspect of it, it carries on through all our lives until we fix it. So, this is how the mind works. Now, what I'm going to teach you today, or share with you today, or gift you today with, is a method created by a lady called Phyllis Crystal, who was born in England, lived most of her time in California, now lives in Germany, in Switzerland, was living in Germany, and basically she's now 98, 99 years old, and she still gives seminars around the world teaching this method. And basically, she found a way to connecting with your inner source of wisdom, what she called the higher consciousness, to reprogram the subconscious mind so that we are more able to live a life of fullness. So, the visualization method acts directly in our subconscious mind doesn't understand words. It only understands symbols. So she, through her meditation, got all these symbols that act directly on subconscious mind and that a child can understand even. And they work. It's been practiced throughout all these years and it works. It helps us release accumulated conditioning from our past lives and present life, thereby leaving us free from all the ties we don't need. And her work has been helping all those people who don't want to have as their source of strength or faith external factors. So leaving aside all those external factors, whether they are people or qualities inborn in us, she brings about this method. It has recently been scientifically proven in the University of Leuven University near Brussels, the second most important university oldest university in Europe. And the psychotherapist Neil Asian recognized it as scientifically proven recently for the first time, but it's been practiced for many years. And we will start today with the cylinder of light. So now if you want, Guru, you can continue recording and do the exercise or leave the